Unfortunately, there will come a time when we're all pushing daisies, but only a few of you are wise enough to be planning daisies. Welcome to our channel. Hello everybody, welcome to Planning Daisies. My name is Nate. I'm going to be your guide for all sorts of funeral planning tips, tricks, and advice, answering all the questions you have and some you don't even know you have yet. So what is Planning Daisies? We want to arm you with the tips, tricks, advice, inspiration, everything you need to walk into a funeral home confidently and then introduce you to the right funeral home. Planning Daisies partners with exceptional funeral homes across the country. We know that each state and community are different, so we want to introduce you to the local planning experts to really finalize your funeral plans, but we hope to get you 90% of the way there. I became passionate about funeral planning when my grandmother was sick in a nursing home. She was in a nursing home for a very long time. And a funeral director talked to my family and I about something called Medicaid Spend Down. We'll do a whole video about Medicaid Spend Down in the future, but essentially it allowed her to secure some of her money while also building a meaningful memorial plan. And when the time came and she passed away, everything was paid for. Everything was planned. My father could just grieve. It just ran. And the idea of planning, it just made sense. So what can you expect on this channel? When it comes to planning, there's going to be a lot of great information. First, we're going to answer all of your questions. Questions about, well, will life insurance pay for a funeral? What's the difference between having a will and planning with a funeral home? Can funeral expenses be written off? All of your questions. And comment on the videos and email us at info@planningdaisies.com. Any question you have, and we'll answer it one way or the other. So we'll answer all your questions. We're going to give you some practical tips, how to start discussing death and grief with people in your family or your friends, your loved ones, your children. How can you lock in today's prices for a funeral you're not going to need for 20, 30, 40 years? Can you pay in 2051 what you would pay in 2021? We're going to tell you how, and this is going to be our next video, how you can find the price of any item at any funeral home across the country without walking in, without even talking to anybody in a funeral home. In addition to that, we're going to hear from some real people who've sat down with our funeral home partners and planned their own funeral. I think that planning your funeral is one of the most generous things you can do for your community. So I want to make sure that we pass that generosity off to you guys. We're going to do some really cool giveaways. We had a webinar not too long ago. We gave everybody who attended $25 Amazon gift cards, and we had more than 50 people RSVP for that event. Okay, so that's Planning Daisies. Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell to get notifications of all of that great information that's going to come out, including those giveaways. But also share these videos. Share these videos with your loved ones and your friends because that's who you're planning for. You can find out more information at planningdaisies.com. As we always say there, we don't care what you plan, just that you start to plan. Welcome to Planning Daisies. And we'll see you in the next video.